Hello, welcome to this live edition of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks, your picks, it's going to be another fabulous day for you. Friday, September 12th. Hopefully everybody's having an excellent Friday as we get rocking, rocking, more fun stuff to do at all times. We got some college football. We got baseball. We got college football coming up for the weekend. We got how much more fun stuff you want, right? Stillers, what's going on? How are you? We're going to invite a few more people here and we'll get going. Make sure you share it, like it, do all that kind of fun stuff as well. Get as many people as here as possible because it's more fun when there's a lot there. As soon as you pay for that, addicts, yes, go through once you pay for it, then you get in. Easy enough, right? I'll get an alert, you'll get in. It's not free. We do a lot of free material like this. Cubs money line or run line, how about under? As we send out a few more invites to finish up the day. Let's see here. And we'll get right back to the questions. I don't see many likes going on, so maybe we won't answer many questions. Let's see. All right, Dan, thanks for joining. El Cangri, Stillers, thank you. Jason. I appreciate that, addicts. Yeah, Discord channel is really simple. Go over to YouTube. And you'll find the Discord check out there. Once you do, we'll have that. Cubs versus Rays today. Yep. Should be a good game. First game out of the chute, if you like low scoring anyway. Cubs, Rays, who's winning? Well, Boyd's really good at home. Baz is a lot better on the road than at home. Jay, thank you. The Google Doc, by the way, is going to be very limited from now on. We do enough live stuff and regular episodes where you can watch us. We basically go through it. We just don't give the unit size, but the Google Doc will be there for the Discord. Material Man Alex, thanks for joining. So Jordan, thanks for joining the show. Bob, thank you for joining the show. You can join us on multiple platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Cam, thanks for liking the live and coming on. Jordan, fizzing with Jen. Miles, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Let's see. Luke and Norm, thank you. Cam, thanks for liking the live again. M. Costa, great to see you again today. G. Towers, what's going on? Jack Fisk, great to see you again. Cut. Jeff Schroeder, Miles. James, thank you. Kansas State -1.5. Not for us tonight. Kansas State lost to Army at home. We will take our chances on the money line with Arizona Wildcats in that one there. So for college football tonight. SYPF, thanks for liking the live. James, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing as well, Miss Miles. Hits, runs, RBIs today. Schwarber. That would be priority number one for the day. Let's see here. I'll give you the rest of those. Devers, Chapman, Schwarber, Real Muto will be the four we're on there. Dodgers. I don't like we actually like the Giants today. Brewers do like Cleveland. Yeah. Seattle. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, Miles. Appreciate it. Periods. Thanks for joining. We do have some college football tonight, right? We've got some baseball. We've got one early standalone game with the Cubs, which everybody and their grandmother will want to play because it's on. RC, thanks for sharing the live. Yeah, don't like the Dodgers, do like the Brewers, do like the Guardians, do like Seattle. How do you feel about Houston -4.5? Love it. We played it. So we're in two games tonight. That's going to be Arizona money line and Houston laying the 4.5. Red Sox underdog. Yeah, we said it on the show. Like that as well. I couldn't really believe it. Pirates money line. Not for us, but I like the Nats actually in that game a little bit more, probably in the over in that one as well. I mean, Lord did pitch the game of his life the last time. Terrell, what's going on? Carnegie, thanks for joining. I think the Cubs were under 10 runs. Yeah, we played under 7.5. So, yeah, I think they're under 10 today. Let's see here. Player prop for the Cubs game? Sure. It's probably going to be more pitching than anything else, but Boz for 6+ Ks, Boyd under 5.5 strikeouts, Bush for no run. He hasn't scored a run in 13 consecutive. Let's see, Fortes under a half a total base, Ian Happ under a half a run, Shane Boz for 2+ walks, Happ under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. All of those play. Let's see. Phillies over 4.5 team total is probably our favorite one of the day. Let me check and make sure football wasn't any bigger. Don't think it was. Chris, how are you? I just M. Costa, yeah, the line's too juicy for me, so we're off of it, but I don't blame you if you want to play it. Well, I think the Dodgers game, I don't think you win, so I wouldn't play that. Let's see here. Brewers, I like it. Let's see. Red Sox, I like it. Tigers, I can see. Right? D-backs player props, nothing for us in that particular game. Let's see. Think Rays squeak out 2 runs. Maybe. Yeah. For football tonight, yeah. Houston laying the 4.5, Arizona money line. Vera, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, Tigers I can live with. Brewers I like. Don't like the Dodgers today at all. Like the Giants actually quite a bit. Red Sox plus 1.5 do like. Thinking Nats or Pirates. I think you should find a better game because who wants to watch that stupid game? Nobody. But I lean in that. I'm with you on the Nats side of things, though. Safest money line or over or unders to add with Brewers, Tigers, Red Sox. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. Let's see. Phillies. There you go. Rays today. I don't really like the Rays a bunch. I do love, like I said, we love the under in that game, but don't necessarily like the Rays part of it. It smells like a 3-2 game, honestly. Cubs probably win. But taking Pirates and Royals unders every day is going to be profitable for you, James. Who do we like for the money line? We would take, well, college football, Arizona and Houston tonight. And then we do like the Phillies. Actually, we like the over in that game better. Giants. We played a lot of totals today. So Rays, Cubs under, Phillies, Royals over 8.5, Blue Jays, Orioles under 8.5, Giants to win. Dodgers minus 2.5. I think they get beat straight up tonight. So, okay. Best 5 pick. We don't do just take some of the picks we got there, I guess. I don't want to be responsible for a 5-game devastation parlay. William, thanks for joining. Milwaukee wins back at home. Staying away from the Cubs game? No, we played the under. We like the under. We'll stay there. Rangers today, yes, with DeGrom going back to pitch against the Mets. Picks for the Cubs. Under 7.5, under 3.5 front 5. Boyd give up 5+ hits, under 5.5 Ks. Boz 6+ Ks, 5+ hits allowed. Cubs and Rays under 3.5 team total. Kind of getting the thing there. Bush not to score under a half a run. He hasn't scored in 13 straight. Am I a Giants fan? No. You're echoing. It's probably your phone. So, yeah, I think the Brewers play fine today. Yeah. Fat moves, yeah, so hopefully you got all those that we got in the Cubs game. Phillies and Brewers minus 1.5. Don't blame you there. Red Sox continue to own the Yankees. Probably a pretty good shot of that, I would think. I was surprised at the line, to be really honest, but so. Yeah, under 7.5 looks pretty solid. Padres money line again. Good luck playing them. I can't get behind them. I think the smartest thing to do in a Padres game is just play under. College football, we're on Arizona money line tonight, and Houston laying the points. You guys need to, if you're watching the show, man, make a recommendation, and you want all these bets, have a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. Shane Boz, we actually like for 6Ks tonight. I think it's, what do we get it at, 5 or 6? Give me 1 second. I'll let you know. 6, yes. We like Boz for 6. Braves, I got a hard time getting behind them with anything after losing that Sale game. That was crazy. Yeah, under for the Rays and Cubs, yeah. Rangers, if they keep winning ball games, they're going to get in. They need Seattle to go on another road trip. Cubs, a lock, never. And there's no such thing as a lock. The under in that game, I think, plays better than anything. Sean, thanks for joining. We're going to run through Cubs and Rays again. Everybody get out your pencils and your piece of paper. Rays, Cubs under 1.5 runs first 3, 3.5 first 5, 5.5 first 7, 7.5 for the game. Cubs and Rays both under 3.5 team total. Boyd under 5.5 strikeouts. He hasn't hit 6 in like I think it's 4 or 5 straight starts. Michael Busch under 0.5 run. Yep. White Sox were good yesterday. Absolutely. Boz for 6+ Ks. Boz for 5+ hits allowed. Suzuki under 1.5 total bases. Fortes under 0.5 total base and under 0.5 hit run RBI. Suzuki under 0.5 run. Busch under 0.5 single. Boyd 5+ hits, Boz 2+ walks, and Happ under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. What do you think about Houston, Arizona? Houston wins? No. Arizona loses. Arizona's playing the Twins. We actually like the Twins in that matchup. Houston against the Braves. To be really honest, under 9 I think is the best thing in that one. Ohtani for a homer. I'll pass on that one for tonight. Caminero and Busch both need 1 home run to make 50. Busch has not been hitting the ball well at all. Scooble for 8K, sure. But to go back to you, Paul, I don't like either one of those plays, to be really honest, Houston or the Diamondbacks in that one. Cubs game under 9. Yeah, a lot of alternate lines. Yes, we're under 7.5. Cubs, maybe, decent chance to win there, but I think it's a 1-run game, so I think you're better off playing plus 1.5 on the other side. Mariners and Angels. Mariners tonight. Good game last night, though. Mariners are so tough at home. It's hard to play against them at home. They're good. Yeah, Busch has been way down. He hasn't scored in 13 straight games, therefore under 0.5 run. Mariners getting another one, yes. What's the best under besides that? You're looking at Orioles, Blue Jays. Yamamoto, yeah, he's coming off of the no-hitter going into the 9th. He's not going to do that again today. Let's see, Brianna, thanks for joining. The Giants are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. If the Mets don't watch out, the Giants are punching their ticket, right? So I think the Cubs, they might win. The problem, you have to look at this from what are they, $1.70 favorite? They just went down to $1.60. It's too much. They're not playing the Pirates at home, right? So the value necessarily isn't there. When you can get the Rays at less juice at plus 1.5, it's a much smarter play. And Giants ain't doing nothing against the Dodgers. Typical Dodgers fan. All right, so you guys think your team is like something spectacular. It's not. They're not even going to be the number 1 team in the NL. So Brewers today and recover from the Rangers, yes. Right? You guys are unreal. Boz, yes. We like him for 6, so 5 sounds pretty good, right? Dolphins and Bills game Monday. Well, Dolphins don't play Monday, and the Bills don't play Monday either. They play Sunday. Bills actually don't like by 7.5. And Josh Chestnut, maybe. Those Jets games, when they play the Jets on the road, are always close. Yeah. I mean, you got to be realistic about your team. I'm a Cubs fan. I realize they suck too. So I'm not giving away. I'm giving away a lot of plays there, Brian. You're going to have to make your own 5-leg. Trevor Lawrence or Geno this weekend. Lawrence. Brewers, Mariners, sure. Reds, A's, I think has an excellent chance to go over. Did that line go up? It was 10. Is it 10.5 yet? Figure it's only a matter of time before that thing went up. No, still at 10 on FanDuel. Huh, okay. Over in the Houston game tonight, or over in Hoosiers. Oh, Indiana, possibility there if Indiana scores it all right. So Buffs get blown out tonight. I think Buffalo's getting beat. I don't know about blown out, Casper. Great to see you, by the way. I honestly think they win by a touchdown plus. Phillies for sure in that one, Webb. Answer your question on there. Next year, they'll be great again. No question about it. The Dodgers are a formidable opponent because they can spend $400+ million. I mean, and they're not even paying Ohtani, really. That's so. FW, a 10-point teaser. You got to hit all four to break even. Jacksonville, I would take in that one. Scooble over 7, yes. Goff or Penix, Goff this week. Tigers front 5, absolutely with Scooble on the mound. Start Daniel Jones or Mahomes in fantasy. Patrick Mahomes. Daniel Jones playing a lot better defense this week. That's for sure. Denver is real on the defensive side of the ball. Brewers, if you can get it at 3.5, sure. 4.5, they've been struggling. You'll notice a lot of teams have been struggling to score as of late. So Daniel Jones or Patrick Mahomes. Josh, I've answered the question now 3 times. Patrick Mahomes this week. New Mexico plus 14.5. I really want to play them, Kamani, but we didn't. Yes. Tennessee, Georgia tomorrow. 24-21. I think that's got to be somewhat close. Maybe they don't score that many points, but I think it's right around there. But don't forget the Canelo fight. What do we got to play Canelo at this time? Minus 7,000. All right. Let's go Vols. We do like the Vols plus the 4.5. Phillies money line, yes. Houston tonight, yes. Cubs win today. We love the under more. Cubs slightly. Who we got? Bears, Lions. Lions, that is a bad spot for the Bears. I said Rays plus 1.5 is a better play than Cubs money line, yes. Less juice as well. Let's see. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. Yeah, that is a bad spot for the Bears to be in for the basketball games today. Nothing for basketball for us today. We're back on the WNBA starting on Sunday when the games matter. Rope Man, thanks for joining. Scott Guy, thanks for joining. X-Wolf, User, thank you all for coming on the show. I don't know why 90% of you, your thumbs are broke and can't even give a like, but okay, I guess. Share it then if you can't, if your thumbs are broke. Let's see. Throw a gift out there, a comment that's worth the time. All of that works. We're on multiple platforms, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube as well. So what's the NFL pick, sir? I haven't really given out too many. What would you like to hear about? The NFL show hasn't even come out yet. Pirates today, I wouldn't play it, but baseball moneyline games, Giants. There you go. I don't know what to share with you. My Pirates today. Why is everybody on this Pirates Nats? Can I ask a question to everybody out there? Of all the games today, Pirates Nationals. That's the game we want to be involved in? Really? Thank you, Lynn Slake. Really? That's the game? So there's a lot of games out there today that have 2 teams that are actually worth the crap. But we want to talk about Pirates Nationals all day. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. But that's me. I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't know, teams that are halfway decent. Scooble for 8Ks, yes. Shohei, what about him? So I don't think he's hitting a home run. College football, you're fine with that, as we got college football going today. Tennessee, we love plus the 4.5. Not the biggest play of the weekend, but it's up there. I did not have the guts to play him on the money line. We did have the guts to play Georgia Tech on the money line, and that's when it was 9.5 when it opened. So, when we got that one, we snaked that one in. Hitters picks today, sure. Devers and Chapman. Schwarber and Real Muto. There's the 4. Oregon, yes, tomorrow. Everybody's talking about maybe it's a look-ahead spot. I don't think Oregon's going to be looking ahead at all. Northwestern scored 3 points against Tulane. I'm going to go with enough said after that. Teddy Reddy, thanks for joining. Pirates, don't care about that game at all. Dodgers, I think, lose today. Cubs are in a tight one. Phillies, I love today. Let's see. Schwarber for a home run. We played it. We like it. Yeah. Homie hitting. All right, cuz thank you, sir. Teddy Reddy, what's happening with you, my friend? We'll be on here for about another half hour-ish, just to give everybody a heads up. Kelly Buxton, or is that Kelly? Buxton, Schwarber, Suarez. All right. Dodgers aren't losing. Yeah, they also told me the Dodgers aren't going to lose 5 in a row between the Pirates and the Orioles, and what they do. Cubs money line like the under much better. Blue Jays like the under much better. Judge did hit a couple homers last night. Red Sox money line, they have remember when back in the day it was what? Who called him their daddy, all right? When's Miller time coming live? I don't know where player prop is, Casper. Cubs under 4.5 front 5. Yes, we played under 3.5. Saints and murdered in the same sentence in the video. Cloudy, you saw what happened last week. How do you not cover the 6.5? Vanderbilt, South Carolina. Well, Vanderbilt was getting crushed by VTech in the first half. Figured out how to win in the second. South Carolina's team, I think, is real. It's Super Bowl time for the Saints in 2035. Yes, good chance there, right? Let's see. Cloudy, you and Casper, I know, have the same affiliation, but it's all good. O's game front 5 under 4.5? Yes. We played under 3.5. You think Kansas State wins tonight? What would lead you to believe that after their loss at home to Army? Wildcats plus 1.5? Yes, take them on the money line. That was staged. Spoken like a true Dodgers fans. They won't let you place a 2035 future? I feel you, man. You think, well, you didn't tell me, Trust, because I put it out there, Green Bay and the under, but you're welcome. How about we do that? Underdog, since you always want to tell me I'm welcome, how about you're welcome? Our show was out before your pick. Underdog Chiefs, yes. I like them this weekend as well. Dodgers money line first 5. I don't like it, but, you know. Yeah, good to hear, Teddy. Like the fact you were making some dinero on that one. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. I don't know. I had this thing called the show Trust the System where I put picks out, and Green Bay and under was there. Yes. First quarter, first half, and game. By the way, they all won. Let's see. Walker Buehler was picked up. Yeah, he was. Red Sox dropped him. I think that game goes probably over as well, but Phillies for sure. Be smart. No. You mean be a loser and take the Dodgers first 5. I got you. Cubs and under. Love the under. I'll stay away from the Cubs side of things. I don't like one-run games with $1.70 plus favorites. You know what I mean? So, all right, well, get in the Discord. All you got to do to get to the Discord is go over to the YouTube channel. You'll find links in the channel page, every comment section. So, Cubs, Nerfy. That game probably goes under and somebody stupid scores in the first inning. That's why I hate Nerfies after June 1st, M. Costa. So Mets disappoint everybody every day, KY, that's for sure. I would love to play New Mexico for 15.5, but we didn't play it. It's just because UCLA is finally going to see somebody they should be able to score against. So if subbed on YouTube, if you want to get on the Discord channel, you got to pay. I appreciate everybody should follow us on YouTube. It's definitely the shows are much better over there. I don't feel about the Rays. Rays plus 1.5 I can live with. K-State is going to lose again. They've been god-awful so far at the start of this season. Mariners, Padres, I don't know how you can get behind the Padres or the Mets at the moment, but I do like the Mariners. Home run, Schwarber, Real Muto, Devers, and Chapman. Let's see. Nico made his own bed, leave it at Tennessee. Okay, all right. Or that are not in first place. Giants have been strong, period. So Padres, Tigers is a lock. There's no such thing on God's green earth that the Padres are a lock in anything. I can see if you want to say the Tigers about that with Scooble on the mound. But are we kidding me? This is a Padres team that can barely beat the Rockies? Come on. Like, seriously? Cubs? Phillies, Mariners. Love the Phillies and Mariners part of that. K-State under 34 team total? Then yes. Guardians to win today, yes. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. I guess everybody's thumbs are broke again, so I'll focus on something else here. Let's see. Scott Guy, you got any questions? Since you're the only one hitting the button. The Red Sox plus 1.5. Broderick, thanks for liking live. Newbie, thank you. Giants upsetting Cowboys. Not unless that game's played somewhere else. Detroit today, yeah, they're a great play, sure. Judge for a hit, yeah, I guess. Boz 6+ Ks in the Rays game. Like that one. Let's see. And then Boyd under 5.5 in the first game. Rays plus 1.5, sure. A's, okay. Padres, Rockies. I don't know how you can play over 8.5 with those two offenses, but okay. Killing the live. Woke up. All right. Vera's here. Vera, can you moderate this stuff? I must be getting cranky or something. This is getting out of control. Athletics game, your feed, probably a good chance. Ole Miss is laying 7 against Arkansas. So did you take a 14-point alternate line? Let's see. Cleveland over the White Sox, yes, but White Sox over team total. Don't make you buy an auto liker. Well, I don't like answering questions for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think I deserve a little something. You can't hit a like button. It's free, right? Like, I'm not asking you to spend money. It's free. Underdog of the day. There's a couple of those. Arizona Wildcats are getting plus 1.5, so they would be an underdog college football wise. Giants would be our underdog of the day. Drop NFL picks on the YouTube show. You will see them on Saturday. Like it all the time. I hear it. It's funny. I can tell when you like something. So, do I think Colorado covers with 4.5? No. I think Deion's impatience at the quarterback spot cost him the win tonight. Giants. I know, TikTok. I know. We can't help deranged Dodgers fans, right? It's okay. Your team does lose. Every team in baseball loses. It does not mean your team's not good. Nobody's going 162-0. Right? Verlander, if you look at the numbers, pitched really well lately. So anytime anybody comes off a almost no-hitter game too, right? Tigers team total over 3.5. Yes. That sounds like a pretty good one to me. Only 3.5. Skubal pitching. Alcantara can be somewhat of a beast. Colorado game against the Padres. Every Padres game until the end of the season, until proven otherwise, just go under. Yep, Mike Keith. When something hits 5 out of 6, 4 out of 6 days, you got to keep playing it, right? Team total teams. White Sox have been excellent for months. JP Sears over 3.5 strikeouts. I don't know what JP Sears is going to do tonight, but he probably strikes out 4, right? Yeah. There's 2 team totals tonight, White Sox and the Phillies. Over 3.5 for the White Sox, over 4.5 for the Phils. Those would be the 2 I'm focused on, period. Tigers, 3.5. Should hit. Alcantara can pitch well. Scott Guy, no problem at all. But the White Sox one, if you played that every day for the last 3 months, you were probably batting 80%. I think Mike Keith can probably attest to that if he's still on the show, because he's been playing it every day, right? There you go, right? You can have one baseball bet a day, and you've been pretty solid, right? So, yeah, the league won't allow it. Here's the delusional TikTok. Do me a favor. Change your name to Delusional Dodger Fan as your handle. Let's do that. Drop week 3 NCAA, please. I did. It's over on YouTube. It got dropped yesterday. Sports bets for free, or search Scott Jenkins, or take the link off the TikTok page. We can actually talk about it. It's actually fun, right? So his ERA isn't that good. Yeah. Have you seen? Yu Darvish has been around for a lot of years. It's okay. Still bet the under. Rockies suck on the road, can't score. And it's JP Sears today and Gordon. So the 2 team totals, White Sox over 3.5, Phillies over 4.5. Yeah, you are the champs, correct. Best play in baseball, yes. You don't have the best record in baseball. You're barely holding on to the NL West. If it wasn't for the Padres' uncanny lack of offense, you'd be fighting for a wild card spot. Yes. Trevor Rogers under 4Ks. I think that one's tight there, to be really honest, Straw Hat. So I expect him to finish probably right at the 4 number. He doesn't strike out a bunch of dudes, but, man, he has been so good this season. So he's been unbelievable. Like I mentioned on the YouTube show, if you guys watched it, I thought the Orioles were dumber than a box of rocks for that deal last year, giving up on Stowers. But they needed pitching. But last year he wasn't good. This year he has been phenomenal. Arizona money line, I can't get behind it, but doesn't mean that the Diamondbacks don't win. Pablo Lopez can pitch. So, KY, thanks for liking the live. TikTok, thank you. South Florida and Miami. South Florida is the darling of the season. We grabbed them at plus 18.5. It's nowhere near our biggest play in college football, but it is a ton of points for a defense that's actually pretty good. MLB, I think, is wide open. I think, I'll be really honest with you, almost every team that's going to make the playoffs is going to have a chance. So, Nerfy in the Cubs game. Alex, don't play a Nerfy after June 1st. That would be number one. I like the under. I think you're better off playing under 1.5 first 3. But this has been the most wide open I've seen baseball in quite some time. Last year, it was on the wall. It was writing was on the wall. The Dodgers were winning. Arizona, K-State, Arizona money line. Scott Guy, thank you again. Alex, thank you for the gift. Tommy Guns, thanks for liking live. Great to see you. Tommy Keith, Ron Honcho, great to see you all. A's money line. I don't love the A's money line, but I do like the over. It's at 10 still. Take it down to 9.5. We don't even know who the A's starting pitcher is yet, and somehow they're a $1.25 favorite. Yeah, you guys are in this for the long haul, TikTok. That's the thing with baseball. Even if you don't win it this year, you can win next year. Houston over Colorado, love it. Laying the 4.5. Bengals 3.5. Actually, we like the Jaguars in that one. On that one, Michael. And honestly, just Jags defense is better than the Bengals defense for sure. Offense leans slightly to the Bengals, but they did not look that way in week 1. Rangers money line, do like it. Yeah, like I said, I think Dion made a mistake going to the third string quarterback. I understand he moved the ball a couple times against Delaware, but that was Delaware. Houston's actually got a defense. So we'll see what happens, I guess, on that one. Alex, thank you again. Appreciate it. TY Fair, Scott Guy, Adrian, KY, thank you all. And let's see. We are on multiple platforms as well, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. By the way, if you guys are not watching The Daily Show on YouTube, I don't know what to tell you. It is much better. Patriots win. I'm kind of there with you, Michael Fonseca. Not enough to play it, but if the offense can improve, I think they got a great chance. All right. Higgins came from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. All right. Michael Fonseca, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Mariners have scared everybody, but at home, they're hard not to play. I think the best thing, Mike, is if they get behind at home is to play them live, right? Raiders money line, I think has probably a pretty good shot. Chargers played the best game they could possibly play last week. Houston, Colorado. We love Houston laying the points. You're from Vegas, Michael? All right, cool. Mets today or it's done, and get the sticks out. So I don't know what the Mets are going to do. They're so hard to figure out, and it's a tough game against DeGrom, right? Raiders winning the West, I don't think with that, but we do think Vegas. We do like Vegas this weekend. Tommy Guns or under. Under for sure. I can't play the Cubs today on a run line. No way. I think they win by 1, maybe. Boston win. I do like that one. Boyd, I don't know if he gets 6 innings today. I think there's going to be some runs scored in that one. Red Sox, we do NBA as well when it comes around. Bills, Chiefs, or Ravens Super Bowl. Bills defense looks a little shaky. Ravens shoot themselves in the foot in the playoffs, so I guess we got to go Chiefs again, right? So Eagles didn't have a monster week 1, but I think they'll be okay. You don't want to peak this early anyway. UFC we will do sometimes. We're not a monster into that like some guys are, but Brewers game, yeah, but like the Brewers. Diamondbacks money line, not for us today, but okay. Mets took it forward to lose. It didn't score again, right? Phillies and Nationals, both run lines. Phillies for sure. Nats, if you're getting plus 1.5, which I don't know if you are. Yeah, plus 1.5 and Phillies minus 1.5. I get it. TD, and there's no such thing as a lock when it comes to anything, but I do like Gibbs for a touchdown this weekend. Let's see. Matherin top 19. Player or defender? Both 1.5. Okay. Orioles money line. They got a tough one today. I think it's under. Do like the Nats today. Orioles, I don't really like today a lot. I do like the under matchup because Bassett pitches really well at home. Trevor Rogers has pitched well everywhere. And TikTok, stop with the Dodgers stuff, please. I'm getting I don't need to see Dodgers minus 2.5 in my scroll every 30 seconds. So Blue Jays run line, I like the under better. So yeah, the Giants are more than live, but the Cubs love the under better. Slight lean to the Cubs there, and not enough though to overcome the fact where they're juiced at. So Rebecca, thanks for joining. Tommy Guns, thanks for liking the live. Well, take it in the other room. Cubs, like I said, like the under better. Not enough for not too much juice for that for the take them on the money line. Scooble, AK sure. Colorado and Houston over 38 points. Possibly, yeah. Rays could win today. I agree. Shane Baz pitches a lot better on the road. I don't know if the Cubs, I wouldn't say the Cubs not winning, but, why the under comes game? Well, Boyd, ERA and expected ERA are just barely above 2 at home. Shane Baz on the road has been really good there. Cubs have struggled to score, mainly. So Giants lose -2. There we go. So you just changed it up from Dodgers to I do have this thing called I'm not bullshitting here, TikTok. I do have this thing called a block, and I'm not afraid to use it. Yeah, struggle to score has been a understatement of the century for the Cubs lately, right? Yeah. All right. Well, everybody say goodbye to the delusional Dodgers fan because I'm done. All right. People think I'm like wind blowing out at Wrigley. If that was the case, then the line wouldn't be 7.5. So glad to see you, Jay Solis. T.O. going over. T.O., are we talking T-Oscar or what are we talking? Kangry, thanks for joining. And Scott Guy, thanks for joining. I don't put up with that from people that pay me all the time, let alone from somebody that wants to come on here and won't shut up when I've asked them to repeatedly. Let's see. Lamac, thanks for the follow. K2 Deuce, thank you. Scott Guy, thanks for joining. Tommy Guns, thanks for liking the live. Todd, thanks for joining. Anthony Farmer, thanks for joining the show. Justin Furlander, 5+ Ks. Straw Hat, I'm with you. Cubs sneak a win tonight. Are they playing a doubleheader? They play this afternoon, but yeah, maybe. Like I said, under 7.5, think much better play. Tommy Guns, thanks for liking the live. Anthony Farmer, thanks for liking the live. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. We're on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. If you want to get 7-day free trial of Outlier, that is over on our YouTube shows. You'll find that in the comment section and our YouTube channel page at Sports Bets for Free, or search Scott Jenkins. No, the Cubs don't have a doubleheader. It was a joke. Let's see. Favorite money line today? Phillies. Let's see on that one. Let's see. Donovan, what's going on? How are you? Also, Discord channel you can get to through YouTube as well. And if you guys like the content you're seeing on TikTok, which I can't stand doing content on there anymore, for the regular show, much recommend you go over to YouTube and watch it. Brewers, I like the Brewers today. Yeah, I just like the Phillies better. Lorenzen's been getting shelled. I think they're at home. They're offensively much, much better. But Anthony, thank you for liking the live. Scott Guy again. User, thanks for coming on. Donovan, there was a discussion that we had the other day. I think I'm too old for UNC. I thought over 50 I was supposed to be OG. UNC was for the 35 to 45 crowd, but I'm not sure. Rangers do like him today. Carr for Cellini, yep. Cubs versus Rays picks. Under 1.5 first 3, 3.5 first 5, 7.5 for the game. Cubs and Rays both under 3.5 team total. Boz for 6 Ks. CMC for anytime touchdown. Yeah, probably a good chance. Yeah, college football, absolutely. Like Arizona tonight, money line, and we like Houston laying the points. Yeah, 50 plus is OG. Okay, all right, there we go. So we have figured that out. I am too old for UNC, right? Poliante over 1.5 earned runs, absolutely. Giants money line, like it. Giants money line, like it again. OG, okay, so we've got a consensus here. OG is the term for us old farts. Phillies money line, yes. Phillies money line, yes. Yamamoto for 5. I love it that the questions come the exact same. I like it. It makes my job easier. All right. Ron Honcho, Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. So we do have a consensus. It's no more UNC. It's OG. All right. Or just old fart works too, right? So love your picks too, Carslini. Matt Trappy. I would like to get in that New Mexico game. I am awfully scared that UCLA is going to show up one of these weeks. So maybe it goes over 60. Tampa plus 1.5, I can play. Am I wild wanting to take Colorado? Yes, you're wild. Are we really picking Giants over Dodgers? Yes, we is. Yes, we already bet it. Yes, we are. Philly, that game does have a decent chance to go over. I might recommend you just play the Philly over 4.5 team total instead. Stillers, thanks for joining. Ron Honcho, thank you. So, Donovan agrees OG fits better. I think we should, instead of OG, we'll go OF for old fart. But hey, we've been around a minute. We see a few things in sports. Matt Too Trappy, thank you. Homers for day, Schwarber, Real Muto, Chapman, and Devers. There's 4 in 2 games. Is the Giants shocked the world? Not really. It's not like the Dodgers have been really good. Oh, they did win 3 in a row, but it was against the Rockies at home. Tigers today, do like them. Scooble, hard to stay away from on that one, right? So, Jada, thanks for the follow. What's a get over play? I'm not sure what that means, Chase. What's a get over play? Go Ducks. I think they play extremely well tomorrow morning. Yes. White Sox versus Guards. White Sox over 3.5 team total has been hitting about 80% for 3 months. White Sox plus 1.5 also been good. I'd take both of those. Red Sox today, they have owned the Yankees, but do like the Red Sox today again. We went in the UNCC. Okay. All right. Josh NASCAR, Tommy Guns. Thank you for joining. So, funny stuff here on the show today. Let's see. College football show is already out over on YouTube. I'm not going to do one on TikTok, so you're going to have to go watch it over there because I get tired of just barely saying a name and a score, and, they want to do us. Kansas State and Arizona over 47.5 probably has a pretty good shot there. Do like Arizona more. Rangers over Mets. Do like that one today. DeGrom going back. Sure. Rays, Cubs, take the under. I don't know about GOAT MLB pick. College football has been better. College football last week was monster. Tommy Guns, thank you. Mets are falling apart. Yep, they are. Why would we be shocked by that? Deshaun, thanks for the follow. Teddy, ready? Tigers money line today? Yes. What's a good over to take in the MLB today? Okay. You ready? Get set. Go. A's, Reds, Angels, Mariners, and White Sox, Guardians. I don't know. I don't know if the Yankees are going to score a bunch today. Cubs over? We played the under, so that should tell you how we feel about it. Let's see. Slam, thanks for joining. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. Teddy, thanks for liking the live. Alabama, what's up? The slugfest in which game? Gotcha. Yeah, we played under pretty heavily, APBD, so both guys can pitch. Bass pitches better on the road. Boyd pitches better at home. Guess what? They're in Chicago. Yeah. Never trust the Yankees back-to-back. There you go. Well, they won one game that series against the Tigers. They avoided Scooble. Twins are the D-backs. I do like the Twins today. Pablo Lopez can pitch, and the Diamondbacks, you never know. They're like, you never know what you're going to get with them, right? So never, ever, ever know. Jay, thank you. Iceman, thanks for liking the live. Tommy Guns again. Scott Guy, thanks for joining. I think the Reds are probably the play. That line came out real weird, Scott. So tell me how the A's, who are well below 500, are a 125 favorite against the Reds with no starting pitcher announced and Brady Singer on the other side. I understand Singer's gotten beat around, but how are they a favorite? It doesn't make sense. Reds today. Boyd under 5.5 Ks. Boz for 6+ Ks. Cubs under 3.5 team total both sides. Guardians 1.5. No. Guardians money line maybe. The White Sox plus 1.5 and White Sox over 3.5 team total. I do like the Brewers, not the Cubs today. I think the Cubs have a good shot to win, and that game's low scoring. So low scoring, like if I don't think the team's going to score a lot of runs, it's hard for me to take them for a win, and that's been the Cubs as of late, since the All-Star break for sure. Luigi, thank you. What if I told you, Carlos? I thank you guys for joining the show. Like I said, we're on multiple platforms: Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. Check us out all there. Big Toot and Tommy Guns and Iceman. I think the Brewers and Cubs slow down. Yeah, well, the Cubs were so hot earlier in the season, it's going to happen. And the Brewers have had multiple double-digit win streaks. You don't necessarily need to be peaking right now. You need to be peaking at the end of the year, right? So it's okay, right? Should I take over in the K-State game? I think you should play Arizona. Houston, yes. If you're talking the Cougars, laying 4.5. Easy, thanks for joining. Cubs minus 1.5 in a low-scoring game, I'll pass. I'd play the Rays plus 1.5 first if I was going to play a side there. So, yeah, I like K-State has played god-awful. I don't know what they're doing. I've never seen a K-State team this kind of – I don't know what Klein's got going on there, but I've never seen a K-State team like this. I've been following them for 30 years, right? So, yeah. Cubs money line under instead of the money line. Much better value. Ghost, thanks for liking live. DeGolly, I think. Freelick for a hit. Donovan coming out. Sure, why not a little Sal Freelick for a hit, right? KC, thank you. Vera's back. Thanks for liking the live. Ghost, thanks for liking the live. Tommy Guns, appreciate all the support. We will try to be on live tomorrow. It's going to be early if we can, around 8:30 Eastern time in the AM. Soto for 2 hits. Really, Vera? I know it's your Mets, bro, but really, Colorado to win today? I like under in that game. So we will be on Sunday morning for sure. That one will be at, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time frame before the NFL day gets underway in MLB. Ghost, thanks for the follow. So you can check out the college football show. The only place it's going to be posted is YouTube, so check it out over there. I'm not doing one for TikTok. I'm getting tired of having to go through 60 games and not being able to talk about any of them. Boyd under 1.5 earned runs. I can see that today. UCLA, New Mexico play. I would love to play New Mexico. I'm a little hesitant in that one. That's why we didn't play it. UCLA is going to wake up one of these days. I just don't know if it's going to be this weekend or not, or tonight. A little bit too late. The White Sox team total has been a fantastic play for months. Diamondbacks lose today. Like New Mexico plus the points. I'm with you. Orioles game under. We're speaking the same language, Daryl. We played it pretty heavily on the underside as well. Favorite money line today? Phillies. Still like the Giants tonight? Yep. DeGrom for 5Ks. His line's higher than that, isn't it, Straw Hat? Yep. Marcus Williams, thanks for joining. Yeah, I normally don't push off, and I can't. The way the books rake me anyway, I can't get out of them without it costing me 20+%. So, as we're a rated player on a lot of different books, so therefore, we stick with what we put on the show regardless. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. I'll take my chances, get ahead of line moves, and if there's pitching changes, a lot of times that doesn't change anything but the line. You know what I mean? So. Under on the Orioles game. Yes. Degenerate, what's up? Orioles and White Sox money line. See, Henny? White Sox, I could see. Orioles, I mean, they're live. It's a low-scoring game, I think. So, Houston, -4.5 in college football. Yes. Cubs win. Like the under, much better. Mason TY, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Favorite 6 so we can pin it. I don't have a favorite 6. Do I? I don't know. Houston -4.5 and Arizona money line. Take those. Phillies over 4.5 team total. White Sox over 3.5 team total. Phillies on the money line. Giants money line. Home runs today. See you tomorrow, Scott Guy. Yeah, we're about finished up here anyway. The home runs today. Devers and Chapman in the Giants-Dodgers game. And then we're going to go Schwarber and Real Muto in the Phillies game. Alabama, thank you. Phillies love today. Dodgers don't like today. We like the Giants. Orioles under. I like those. Pirates, Nationals. We're back to the Pirates, Nationals. New Mexico over 17.5 team total. There you go, Donovan. If they get there, they got a good chance to cover that. Pirates, Nationals. No, I cannot type the home runs today. Get a piece of paper and write it down. Let's see, 7, or I don't know, watch the YouTube show. We go through all of those again. Under 7.5 Rays Cubs, yes. KY, thanks for liking the live. Brewers -1.5 for sure. Okay, I like them to win. Cubs on the underside, like it quite a bit. Houston against the Rams. We were there the whole entire time, Kev. We covered first quarter, first half, just didn't get the game, right? Home runs, Devers, Chapman. You got those written down? Okay, good. All right, then we've got Schwarber and Real Muto. Cubs to win, like the under, much better. Nationals and over. I like the Nats today. Over has a good chance to hit as well in that one. All right, we do got to pop off here. Make sure you follow us over on YouTube. Yes, it's a different app than TikTok. There was just 4, Yana. That's it. Schwarber, Real Muto, Chapman, and Devers. We will be back. College football show for the whole weekend is already out over on YouTube. I am not doing one for TikTok. Real Muto plays for the Phillies. JT Real Muto. J Flow. Yeah. All right. Anyway, college football shows over there. NFL show will be dropped tomorrow for all of you out there as well. No caller ID. What's up? All right, we're done with the questions. Discord channel is available through the YouTube channel and at the end of every episode of YouTube. Also, 7-day free trial of Outlier over there as well. You should guys check that out. 7 days for free. If you don't like it, don't use it. No big deal. Just cancel it. Not a big shake. But at least try it out. Fantastic product as well. We do appreciate everybody's support as always. And we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.